Hello, my name is Bethan Hill and I'm the Wellbeing Coach supporting your office. I'm happy to be here today to introduce the wellbeing support that is available to you whilst you're on the Restart scheme. I'm a strong believer that people can only do well if they feel physically and mentally well. Our goal is to bring motivation whilst you are job searching and supporting you to be ready for when you find a job as well as sustaining one too. The purpose of today's video is to give you an introduction to the wellbeing supports on offer and to make sure that you are aware of all the wellbeing supports available to you whilst you are on the Restart scheme. To start with, we have our one-to-one support. It's important to note that if you are feeling uncomfortable with attending a group session, then please speak to your employment advisor and we will find a way to support you. Our one-to-one support can be used to support you with creating personal and achievable goals that can support your well-being and also working through your barriers into employment. The one-to-one support can also be accessed if you have a more specific matter that you'd like to discuss with a wellbeing coach. Our one-to-one support covers a range of topics from self-confidence and self-esteem to supporting through grief and also resilience. It's also important to mention that whilst the wellbeing team has a lot of experience in general wellbeing, we are not medically trained or counsellors and therefore are unable to provide any diagnosis of medical conditions and others. However, if you feel that you would need further support, your wellbeing coach can share relevant supports and signposting links with you to support progression through your barriers. The wellbeing service is also classed as light touch and therefore one-to-ones will not be booked weekly. The one-to-one sessions can be carried out on Microsoft Teams or on the phone. They will be booked for 30 minutes and if required, another can be booked. Whilst you are on the programme, alongside the one-to-one support available to you, you will also have access to group sessions. These sessions will not only give you the knowledge and strategies to cope, but will also help to increase your confidence in groups and abilities to work as a team. These skills are important when preparing to go into the workplace, and we understand that finding, securing and maintaining work can be challenging. These challenges can often have a knock-on effect and can cause us to have sleep problems, physical health issues, high stress levels, low mood, and feelings of anxiety and lack of routine. Our sessions are designed to help you help yourself overcome these barriers and challenges. All of our group sessions are delivered via Microsoft Teams, and we will send you a guide on how to use Microsoft Teams when you are booked onto a group session. However, please speak to your employment advisor if you would like extra support on this. We understand that being on a group session can sometimes feel a bit overwhelming. However, there are many ways to engage on the session and you can choose if you wish to have your camera on or off, and you can either speak verbally or you can use the chat box to type your answers. We have a mood management course which is designed to give you the tools and tips to better manage your mood. We all go through various different mood patterns and sometimes these moods can have a big impact on our everyday life, such as our productivity in work and also in our home life. The mood management course is running for 4 consecutive weekly sessions, with each session being 2 hours long, so you'll have the time to explore mood management techniques in greater depth and have time to practice them. Each session ends with an uplifting mood boosting activity and has an extra 15 minutes at the end to speak to a wellbeing coach on a one-to-one basis. Attending this course will allow you to gain a deeper self-awareness of what can trigger your moods, how to manage them, and also how to boost your general well-being. You will end the course with your own personalised mood management toolkit. In session 1, we explore mood management and identify 3 mood management techniques. And in session 2, we discuss and practice techniques to overcome negative thinking. In session 3, we discover healthy lifestyle habits to manage mood. And finally, in session 4, our last session, we create a personalised mood management toolkit. I'm now going to talk you through the 8 wellbeing group sessions. The aim of the stress awareness module is to give you a better understanding of what you may find stressful and what coping techniques you can put in place to better manage stress. By attending this module, you will define stress and discuss the potential impacts, be introduced to the stress bucket model, and explore stress busting tools. Stress hinders interviewing performance, negotiation ability, and concentration levels. If you let it get out of control, large amounts of stress can have a snowball effect on your job search. By coming along to the Stress Awareness Workshop, you will be shown techniques to manage stress in a healthy way. Next, we have our Managing Anxiety session. Being out of work can be an anxious time, even for the calmest of people. The aim of the Managing Anxiety module is to show you different ways to handle feelings of anxiety. Almost everybody will feel anxious at one point in their life, and some more than others. Anxiety can take over and interfere with daily life. It's very unpleasant to experience and can affect progress and development in terms of your career and everyday life. In this session, we look at the practical techniques that you can use to manage feelings of anxiety, such as breathing exercises, and we also explore what anxiety is and how this can look physically and mentally. The aim of our Sleep Well session is to teach you the best way to allow your body to rest and recover. This is important for your job search and sustaining employment as it allows for increased productivity. Sleeping well can enhance your success levels in your job searching, and understanding and having the right sleep habits can improve your energy levels and brain power. It can also increase your ability to concentrate and handle stress, which improves your overall sense of well-being. Attending this session will give you an insight into sleeping well and effectively providing you different techniques to trial to ensure a better, healthier night's sleep. In our Wellbeing session, we gain a better understanding of what well-being is and how we can improve this. Well-being affects everyone, and our overall health and happiness can be determined by our current situation. However, we can learn how to improve this for us to be satisfied with our day-to-day lives. Understanding and having the right techniques can improve your overall happiness, productivity, and it can also have an effect on those around you too. This can ultimately make it easier for you to settle into a new role and build relationships effectively, whether that be with your new colleagues or just in life. Attending this session will allow you to gain an awareness around well-being and the different things you can be doing to positively change yours. The Let's Eat Well module is a mixture of healthy eating and alcohol management tips. Eating healthy and watching our alcohol intake can make us feel healthier and happier, keep our energy levels high throughout the day, and also help us to get the most out of our weekends. During this module, you will look at what healthy eating is, discuss ways of making meals healthier, look at the difference between processed and homemade foods, and improve knowledge of alcohol and review ways to reduce alcohol consumption. Attending this module is great for anybody wanting to make general lifestyle changes or anybody who may be struggling to maintain a healthy diet whilst on a budget. The Understanding Food session is the second nutrition-based module available for you to attend. The aim of this session is to teach you the best way to fuel your body, and this is important for you whilst job searching and sustaining in employment. Eating a nutritious and healthy diet can provide a valuable boost to your success in your job searching, and consuming healthy food can improve your energy levels and brain power. In fact, it can even increase your ability to concentrate and handle stress, enhancing your overall sense of well-being. Attending this session will give you an insight into nutrition and will provide handy hints and tips on how to lead a healthy lifestyle. The physical activity session aims to encourage you to look at the importance of physical activity and exercise and the difference between the two. Within the session, you will look at potential barriers to being active and how you could work through these. Being active can improve physical, mental and social well-being. It also has a knock-on effect to your work as it supports good sleep hygiene, energy levels and mood. Joining the physical activity workshop will help you work through some barriers to exercise and give you some tips on how you can track levels of activity. Our mindfulness session is an introduction to mindfulness. The term mindfulness simply means to focus on something that you are experiencing right now and in the present, such as the task you're carrying out or your breathing. The more we focus on the now, the less we become caught up in unhelpful thoughts and feelings. For example, feeling stressed about past events or worries about what will happen in the future or what may happen. During the mindfulness module, you will define mindfulness, look at the benefits of being mindful and how this can help us, and we will also explore 6 mindfulness techniques. Being mindful can also improve our memory and increase our focus. Both of these are very important to succeeding in your future job role. Mindful exercises can be done anywhere and anytime. This session will help you to access a little more peace day to day, whether that's just before an interview, during a stressful meeting, or when winding down after a long day at work. Leading on from the introduction to mindfulness session is our mindfulness drop-in sessions. The mindfulness drop-ins are run weekly and are a fantastic opportunity to practice various mindful techniques in a group setting. These are day-to-day ways to be mindful, mindful body scan, mindful movement, and mindful breathing and appreciation. All mindful drop-ins are 30 minutes, apart from mindful breathing and appreciation, which is 60. We also have another 30-minute drop-in, which is putting healthy habits into practice. In this drop-in, we will explore how to form healthy habits and make them last for the long term. After attending a few wellbeing sessions, this is a great one to attend. So there's many benefits to accessing the wellbeing service, and a summary of these would be increasing the likelihood to finding and sustaining employment. It helps you to build a growth mindset, which helps to develop your resilience and emotional intelligence. Sessions are conducted over Microsoft Teams or on the telephone, so you might be in the comfort of a familiar environment such as your home. It helps you to identify and prioritize where you may benefit from making changes to your lifestyle to improve your well-being. You can also use the modules to evidence to employers that you have taken continuous personal development opportunities. You can class attending modules as work-related activity for evidence to your job centre work coach. And you can also speak up as much or as little as you want in the session, and you do not have to have your camera on, and you can use the chat box function if you prefer. I will now go over some commonly asked questions. So, why should I attend the wellbeing sessions? Attending wellbeing sessions is a great way to overcome wellbeing barriers, as this will likely increase the likelihood of you finding and sustaining employment. Do I still get access to wellbeing support if I feel that I am healthy? Even if you feel that you are fully fit and healthy, you can still access the wellbeing support. Engaging with the support does not mean that you are not healthy, and engaging with the service can help you in putting a focus on different areas and supports you in creating achievable goals. And do I have to have my camera on when attending a session? No, you do not need to have your camera on. If you also feel nervous about speaking in a module, you can also use the chat box function to speak and join in. The next steps are now up to you. If you wish to attend any of the group sessions or one-to-one support with me, you can speak to your employment advisor to be booked in. In your next progress review, your employment advisor will also ask you if you would like to access any of the supports. And remember that you can attend the wellbeing service at any time. We are here to support you. Thank you for listening to the introduction to wellbeing, and I hope to see you soon.